Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're diving straight into a totally actionable playbook for demystifying the baby blanket business. From the outside, selling baby blankets might look kind of simple, right? But honestly, there is a profound psychology and a really precise strategy behind the brands that actually make it big. Today, we're going to unpack exactly how you can build a highly curated, gift-ready shop that completely stands out in what is a pretty crowded market.
We've got a super structured blueprint for you today. We're going to cover 1. Buying with heart and head, 2. Curating your blanket range, 3. Winning with product pages, 4. The 30-day launch plan, and 5. Your stress-free store setup. Basically, we're taking you all the way from buyer psychology to a flawless technical launch.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, Buying with Heart and Head. To really nail this, we have to understand the specific moments driving these purchases. There's a great rule of thumb here. Baby blankets are one of those products people buy with their feelings first, then their practical brain kicks in. And that's so true. People aren't just scrolling for baby blankets on a random Tuesday for the fun of it. They're reacting to a massive life event, a new arrival or a baby shower. They're emotionally invested and looking for something gorgeous and thoughtful. But, and this is a big but, the second that emotional box is checked, their analytical brain wakes right up.
So the crucial takeaway here is that your store has to satisfy both sides of the equation. The emotional heart needs the blanket to be soft, safe, and just lovely enough to proudly hand over as a gift. But the practical brain, well, that brain knows the reality of parenthood. Parents need a blanket that's going to survive an emergency trip to the washing machine at 3 in the morning. It needs to be non-scratchy and super easy to care for. If you only sell the emotion, the practical buyer bounces. If you only focus on the utility, you completely lose the gift buyer. You've got to thread the needle and give them both.
Okay, moving right along to Section 2, Curating Your Blanket Range. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, because the absolute quickest way to kill a sale is to overwhelm buyers by offering like 20 slightly different blankets. Talk about choice paralysis. Instead, you want to structure your inventory into 3 simple tiers. Your main slice, the workhorse of your shop, should be your core mid-weight everyday blanket. Next is your entry tier, which is usually a breathable muslin blanket. And finally, your premium tier, like a beautiful keepsake or cozy knit blanket. That's it, 3 simple lanes.
When you map this out, it makes total sense. You just clearly state what each blanket is best for. Your muslin blanket, that's your go-to for swaddling and summer layers because it's breathable and versatile. That mid-weight everyday blanket, that's for daily use, naps in the pram. It's your absolute best value and most useful item. And the cozy knit, that covers winter warmth and premium gifting because it looks incredibly special. By laying it out like this, you're doing the heavy lifting for the customer. You're telling them exactly what problem each product solves.
And here is a literal game changer of a tip you can use right away: the safe choice shortcut. Look, gift buyers are often terrified of getting it wrong. They don't know the nursery colors, they don't know if the baby runs hot or cold. So if you actively suggest the mid-weight, everyday blanket in a neutral color for unsure gift buyers, you instantly remove all that anxiety. You basically make the decision for them, and boom, you secure the sale.
Let's jump straight into Section 3, Winning with Product Pages.
Now, how do we actually reduce returns on baby blankets? This is pretty much the biggest fear for small sellers, right? Returns will literally eat your profit margins alive. But here's the secret. Returns almost never happen because the product is bad. They happen because of mismatched expectations. A buyer thought they were getting a thick winter blanket, and a super thin summer throw showed up in the mail.
So how do we fix that? You bulletproof your product pages. Every single listing needs to hit this exact checklist. You gotta state what it's best for, like pram or everyday use. You need the specific material. Don't just say premium fabric, say bamboo blend. Call out the weight. Give the exact size and numbers, but also use friendly terms like cot size so they can easily picture it in their heads. And crucially, care instructions. Make those wash temperatures super obvious. Hit all those points and expectations will perfectly match reality every single time.
Oh, and whatever you do, do not sleep on bundling. Bundling is simply grouping items by purpose, like creating a newborn set with a blanket, a muslin, and a cute little hat. It makes buying so much easier and directly increases your average order value. When you package a pram blanket together with matching accessories, you give parents and gift buyers that complete purchase they really crave. It feels super generous, and it instantly bumps up your revenue per transaction.
All right, time for Section 4, the 30-day launch plan.
We've got the strategy, so let's build some real momentum. Follow this exact 4-week sprint to get off the ground without spinning your wheels. Week 1, nail down your range and positioning. Pick your lane. Week 2,
Focus on writing those bulletproof product pages and getting beautiful, natural light photography. Week 3, design your bundles and that lovely gift-ready packaging. And week 4, start your marketing rhythm by getting out there and posting helpful content. It's structured, it's highly focused, and it is totally achievable.
Which brings us to our final stop, Section 5, your stress-free store setup.
We really want to remove the absolute biggest hurdle for first-time sellers, which is the technical headache of actually building a website. Wrestling with code, plugins, and site speeds can literally stall your launch indefinitely. But with a service like Make Local for Global, you get a completely done-for-you e-commerce setup delivered in just 5 days. You just skip the tech stress entirely and get straight to the fun part, selling.
And honestly, at just £99 a year, it's incredibly affordable. For a startup, getting a fully functional, professional, independent shop instead of just blending into a basic, easily lost marketplace listing is absolutely huge. You get to look totally professional from day one without breaking the bank.
And we're not just talking about a basic landing page here. You're getting free domain and eco-friendly green hosting, zero commission on your sales, which is absolutely vital for keeping those margins intact, and unlimited product listings. Plus, you get integrated payment gateways so customers can check out effortlessly, proper business email setup, and even AI tools with dedicated support. It gives you the exact technical foundation you need to smoothly handle all your seasonal bundles and product categories.
So we've walked through the buyer's mindset, we've mapped out your product tiers, bulletproofed your listings, and crushed the tech barriers. As you look at launching your own highly curated, gift-ready shop, I want to leave you with one final crucial question. Think about it. What will your core blanket be when you launch your store this month? Really define that hero product and start building your brand around it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer. I literally cannot wait to see the incredible stores you create.